Hi, my name is Ashley, and today we're going to be talking about how single parenting affects both the child and the parent. How many of you have been raised by a single parent or are a single parent? Has this affected you negatively or positively? My guess is a little bit of both. My own experiences with one being raised by single parents and now also being a single parent myself has led me to want to know the effects that it has on both the child and the parent. I have discovered through research that there are many ways both parties are affected more than I originally even thought. Today I would like to share with you how single parenting can cause long-term and short-term effects, not only on the child but on the parent as well, negatively and positively, depending on the ability of one to overcome the hardships that occur in solo parenting. Single parenting can affect a child psychologically in many ways, from childhood to adulthood as well. Many U.S. children live in single-parent households who will be affected as well. Single parenting has become vastly more normal. According to the 2021 U.S. Census, 11 million children, about twice the population of Arizona, live with a single parent, 80% being the mother and 20% being the father. Children who live in a single-parent home are more likely to become or have behavioral changes, which can be tantrums or aggressive behavior, which include biting or shutting down emotionally as well. This can later lead to substance abuse in adulthood for children from single-parent homes. It is at 5.7%, a slight increase from children from two-parent homes, which is 4.5%, according to an article by Psychology Today. This sometimes can create unhealthy coping behavior when children are not able to express their emotional needs when there's not a parent available, which then leads to the substance abuse and can lead to failed relationships as an adult. If the parent is busy with work and not able to handle both work and being there emotionally and physically for the child, it can affect the child's confidence in normal things such as schoolwork or friendships. The child will feel isolated and lonely, and that can then lead to depression. Now that we understand a little bit more of how single parenting affects the child psychologically, let's look at how it affects the adult as well. Parenting alone can affect one not only financially, but emotionally. Raising children is expensive, and raising them alone can be even more. A lot of you, I'm sure, have not had a child yet, so I would like to ask, how much do you think a child costs to raise? Let me break it down for you. In an article by Shannon Bell, it is stated that raising a child costs anywhere between $12,000 to $14,000 annually. The most expensive part of raising a child is actually birthing a child. Vaginal births cost anywhere from $4,900 to $10,000 with insurance, and C-sections can cost anywhere from $7,500 to $15,000. Additional expenditures of being a single parent include, and taking on raising a child can include food, housing, extracurricular activities, clothes, and more. The financial aspect of parenting alone and making sure you can provide for a child is one of the most stressful factors in single parenting, and it can become a toll on one's mental health. Taking on a child's emotional needs alone creates an immense amount of pressure on the parent. It can often lead them to wonder if they're doing enough to make up for not having a second parent. This is something I personally feel is one of the hardest parts of single parenting in my experience. In Michelle's article, she states sociologists imply that children of single parents oftentimes receive less effective parenting and discipline. Single parents struggle with making sure that they are being a fun parent along with disciplining as well. It can be very lonely at times, and it can affect the parent's self-esteem, work performance, and ability to take care of themselves. Sherry Hurd wrote, "Mothers deal with their own self-esteem issues because they sometimes feel abandoned by their ex-partners. Due to the emotional and financial strain single parenting has on one person, most attend therapy, ask help from family and friends so that they are better to deal with the effects on it." As you can see, there are emotional and financial effects on both the child and the parent. Lastly, let's look at the more positive effects that it can have. Here are some positive effects of single parenting on both the child and the parent. Single parenting can instill great qualities of responsibility, independence, and work ethic as they're growing up. In an article by Marnie Kuntz, she states, children in a single parent families may exhibit strong responsibility skills as they are often called upon to help out more in family chores and tasks. They're given more responsibility and choices, so it strengthens their attributes later on in life. This creates a powerful sense of self-worth for the child and satisfactions of accomplishments in both the child and the parent. Due to not having the second parent, it actually creates a more one-on-one bond with the child and the parent. They're able to come to their parent more willingly with things that they need, or if they feel like they want to have a discussion on problem solving more than just being disciplined right away. It makes them feel more connected as well for both the child and the parent and can fill that void. Creating a bond like this allows the child to be more willing to come to a parent with concerns. A single parent shows the child how to be independent and not always rely on others. Marnie Cruz also states, they may also realize the importance of independence and how life can be managed without a partner. This then will lead to the child to be less likely to be in a toxic relationship because they realize they're able to do life on their own and they don't need a partner. It also teaches the parent how to solve things more effectively on their own. Although it's stressful, it teaches them that they can do it and they can also be able to do other things in life because they were able to do the harder thing that they had to do as far as finding childcare, spending money, and taking care of somebody by themselves. Single parenting does not always have to have negative effects. It is all about the parent's ability to handle stress of it all and emotionally be available for the child and themselves. In closing, it is important to remember there's no one way in raising a child. Although single parenting can be harder, it can have the same effects that a two-parent household has as well. As a single parent, always ask for help from friends and family and know that you're not ever alone. The hand you are dealt with in life, although not always fair, can be used to win if you play your cards right. Thank you.